You're probably seeing scary headlines about how the US may reach its debt ceiling and crash the economy. But what exactly does that mean? Here's what you need to know. A debt ceiling is basically the nation's credit card limit. If you have a credit card, you know that getting close to your limit or exceeding your limit means you've spent more money than you have. Well, the US reached its more than $31 trillion annual borrowing limit this week. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned Congress that the department would have to begin taking extraordinary measures to stave off a default. She warns money will officially run out this summer.
Who wants to put the nation in some type of threat at the last minute of debt ceiling? Nobody wants to do that.
With a credit card, you can ask for an increase in your limit. This is what Congress is set to battle over, raising the nation's borrowing limit or ceiling.
Shouldn't we have an honest conversation about how to start living within our means?
The new GOP House majority is demanding major spending cuts in exchange for any increase to the debt ceiling, made trickier with a Senate that is still held by Democrats, who will likely refuse these cuts, setting up for a stalemate.
This should not be political brinksmanship. This is the basic duties of Congress.
The truth is, trillions are added to the federal debt ceiling each year, regardless of party majority. $4.7 trillion was added in Trump's first 3 years in office, now about $4.8 trillion in Biden's time in office. But why is the government so worried about the implications of defaulting? Simply put, some estimate that if the U.S. defaults this summer, the country wouldn't be able to pay more than 60% of its bills. Things like Social Security, tax refunds, food stamps, and salaries for federal workers would be in jeopardy. The U.S. came too close to this reality in 2011, sparking a deal to raise the ceiling 2 days before money ran out, which caused the most volatile week for financial markets since the 2008 crisis. The credit ranking of the U.S. was also downgraded for the first time in history. For now, Yellen's measures include halting pension fund contributions and prematurely redeeming Treasury bonds. But Congress will need to act soon to avoid a fiscal crisis amid an already fragile U.S. economy.